Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2020 mid-month general readings. So we're looking at the last half of July. This reading is for the water sign of Pisces. Welcome everyone. I hope you're staying safe and well and reasonably sane, at least on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today and for all that you have done and continue to do in support of this channel. Watching, your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, all of those are very welcome and very much appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for the water sign of Pisces for the last half of July 2020. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising if your Venus is in Pisces, or if you're cross-watching for a Piscean as well. As you know, general readings resonate a little differently for everyone who watches. So if you know all of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, watch them all because each one can, bring in different bits of insight and clarification into what's going on in your life. If any of the readings do resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading or get information on that, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow where you'll see some info, my contact details. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You'll see that address there. I can usually respond within the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling is done in as timely a fashion as possible. I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with your schedule in mind to get those readings set up as soon as we can. So if you're interested, send me an email. I would be delighted to work with you. All right, let's move right into this. Pisces, let's see what the last half of July is holding for you. For those of you who want to know, need to know, I am using Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Looks like this. Sorry about the glare. And if we need to clarify, I'll be using the Divine Tarot. Sorry, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Because I could have just held up the boxes, but they're on my shelf. Okay, Pisces. Last half of July. See what our mercurial little fish are doing. Pisces, we begin with the Ten of Coins, also known as Pentacles in other decks, Earth energy, followed by the Four of Wands. Beautiful way to start out. We have the King of Coins, followed by the Hermit. From the bottom of the deck for overall energy and focus, we have Justice. Well, Pisces, at the very least, money looks really good. We have Justice in the upright as the general focus for the last half of July. And that can represent a lot of things. It can represent, a legal situation. If any of you are in any kind of legal situation which involves money, property, real estate, assets, all that earth energy stuff, or any kind of civil litigation, it looks really good for you. Or perhaps if you're waiting for, because the Ten of Coins can sometimes represent inheritance, if you're waiting for, legal closure on division of asset or inheritance, something of that sort. Justice in the upright implies not only that the outcome is going to be karmically fair, but in the upright position it implies that things will work out in your favor also. Any contracts, negotiation, business agreements, that earth energy part of your life which governs the physical things in our life and the physical structure of our life, including long-term relationships, will be working out quite well. There's a sense of balance and harmony over the last half of July for you, particularly in those areas. And there might be some unexpected blessings as well, because Ten of Coins clarified by the Four of Wands. So the Ten of Coins, tens in the tarot represent cycle completion or achievement, and the ten holds the absolute. We begin the suit with the ace, which is the number one, and we go to the 10. So the ace holds the potential of what that suit could be, and the 10 holds the most energy of that suit. And coins or pentacles is earth energy, which is about that physical structure of your day-to-day life: money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, long-term relationships, anything and everything in our life that makes us feel rooted, solid, stable, secure, or the efforts we put into attaining and maintaining those things. So the Ten of Coins is long-term stability and structure. This is not living paycheck to paycheck. This is having enough in the bank to feel safe, to feel comfortable. It's sometimes referred to as the inheritance card. So again, it could be some legal issue of that kind. There's a strong connection to home and family. Family money, family business, family estate. What does inheritance really mean? Long-term stability and structure. It represents, this represents a present sense of safety and security in the physical aspects of your life because of all the long, slow accumulation of history. Everything that went into building it is represented here. And what clarifies it, so, it could be family money, family business, family estate, a really good retirement, long-term marriages, the most of what makes us feel safe and secure and rooted and gives us a sense of continuity. So what clarifies that is the Four of Wands: happy homes, celebrations around, a home that include family and friends. It can be an actual celebration event like a wedding, an anniversary, a graduation, a birthday party, a thing where you're preparing for an event or preparing to go to an event that includes friends and family in a celebratory way, or even family reunions. It's also a card that represents unexpected blessings and happy surprises, usually that are either here or coming in within the next several weeks. So, it might be this, it might be that you're celebrating in some way some kind of unexpected windfall, or really positive legal decision or financial decision. It could also be, something that connects to the home and family in the financial and material structure that's very positive as well. It's very good any way you look at it, regardless of what the details and specifics are in your personal life, Pisces. Whether it's more about friends and family and home and feeling connected and feeling stable and feeling secure and feeling like everything's worked out, or whether it's a specific legal or financial thing which affects your home life or your family life, or it's an actual celebration of friends and family in some way. It's quite beautiful, quite stable, quite lovely. There's a sense of things kind of coming together, things working out well for you. So next we have the King of Coins: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could be someone who is significant or influential to you in the last half of July in regards to this. It could also be your energy in the earth energy area of your life, that physical structure of your life, feeling like you're kind of on top of everything. Because kings and queens represent individuals who have mastered their suit, meaning that they've grown and matured beyond the young idealistic, I can dream it but I can't manifest it energy of the page, to the spontaneous impulsive energy of the knights, and now they're kings and queens. So they've reached a balanced mastery over the energy of their suit. Here it's the physical structure of life. Somebody who's worked really hard to get to where they're at. They like to have good, comfortable things around them. They've worked hard to get there. They're solid, stable, reliable, generous, sometimes stubborn. So somebody who might be influential in this could be a father figure for some of you, particularly if it's an inheritance issue, or the division of assets somehow. Because the King of Coins is sitting next to the Ten of Coins. I am getting father energy for some reason for some of you. But what clarifies him is the Hermit, which is kind of interesting because it represents somebody who is, at this time, perhaps walking a solitary path to seek out some illumination, insight, and guidance. Trying to use their life experience to find a way through something. So let's clarify a little bit. First, let's clarify the Ten of Coins. If the cards will cooperate. The Eight of Pentacles, which is the work card, the work that goes into, part of that goes into the Ten of Coins. So it could be, maybe receiving for some of you it could be maybe you're receiving better benefits or a bonus or a raise or a promotion or something at work. But it could also represent successful retirement as well. And it could also represent going back to work and having that sense of long-term stability and security once again. I know the pandemic has kind of closed a lot of things down. Let's clarify the King of Coins. Who or what is this King of Coins about? Interesting. We have the Eight of Pentacles from the top of the deck to clarify that King of Pentacles. Again, the work card. And at the bottom we have the Four of Swords, which is a card of taking a step back, taking a temporary respite or reprieve from conflict or work or struggle because you're tired, worn out, exhausted. Maybe that's why it's not bad at all, Pisces. It just looks like there's all this lovely, stable energy, and then maybe towards the end of July, someone is taking a step back or taking time off or going away somewhere because they have been working so hard towards something, the long-term stability and security of yourself, your home, your family, maybe a family celebration of some kind, which has taken a lot of work and effort, and then taking time off at the end of July because you're feeling tired. Let's take a look at the Hermit. This could translate into some kind of legal divorce or separation issue, but the energy around it is quite positive, so I don't really feel a connection to that. Let's clarify the Hermit. Maybe you're considering retirement because you feel like the Hermit is clarified by the Hermit. Wow. So, the Hermit clarified by the Hermit. The Nine of Wands. Feeling like you're at a place where, should I struggle through to the very end? Should I give up now? Feeling, again, tired. We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here, who is the wife or the mate, the counterpart to that King of Coins or King of Pentacles. It feels like the Hanging Man and the Three of Cups at the bottom. Eight of Swords. I don't know if maybe some of you are... Or maybe some of you wanting to go to a celebration that friends or family are having and feel like you can't because you're too busy, you're too tired. Some of you, it feels like you might be considering maybe that it's time to stop working or stop investing so much time and energy into the stability that you've been working on for such a long time very successfully. But it's a sense of feeling, I have this sense that, while the energy is positive, you're doing well, it looks like. It feels like you're just kind of tired and you're wondering at the end of the month, is this, maybe taking some time off or whatever, to say, should I stop doing this? Should I slow down? Should I not, be investing so much into this because I'm pretty good where I'm at now, you know. Interesting reading. It's kind of like getting to the end of a particular portion of your life and going, I've done really well, and I'm wondering if I should stop because I'm pretty good where I'm at, and I'm really feeling kind of tired. Like, I don't know if I want to struggle through and keep working so hard at fill in the blank, whether it's job or something else, you know. Maybe feeling like it's time to leave, to take a step back, take a vacation, an extended one, maybe. The Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away, yeah. We have two hermits here. The hermit clarified by the hermit, which doesn't happen very often. So it's definitely a card about taking time off, isolating, going away, and you're considering something, really considering something deeply. You know, whether or not to leave, to quit investing in something, to turn your back and walk away on something because, you've worked really hard and you're there and you're just feeling kind of tired, Okay. Let's end by pulling, but overall a good period of time, the last half of July. But maybe feeling like time to take a break towards the end of the month. So, and think about whether or not you want to continue investing as much energy as it looks like you have invested to getting where you're at. Again, for some of you, it might be contemplation over, whether or not to leave a situation or relationship that you've been in and working at and investing in for a long time. And looking at the stability of that, whether it's a marriage, property, a job, a career path, Let's pull some advice. What's the best way for Pisces to navigate through the last half of July, or what should they be focusing on? Particularly if there's a decision that has to be made, what should be the yardstick, the focus, as you contemplate? Meaning, kind of, what should you base the decision on? The Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, something just popped up on my screen, always while I'm doing a reading. Sorry about that, I don't know if you can see it, I don't think you can. So, what should you focus on, especially in this contemplation time? The Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Epiphany, realization, soulmate, kindred spirits. We did have a couple showing up here. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, getting everything you want. Maybe you've had a windfall or something has come to fruition and now you can retire, you can take time off, or it's time to, it feels like somebody's had a wake-up call, Pisces, where it's like, it's time to enjoy what time we have here, especially with my person, with my mate, with my husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It's time to enjoy what I have with this person. Almost like a light bulb going off over the head, a sudden epiphany or realization, if it's not also attached to the financial and material resources in order to be able to do that, maybe quite unexpectedly by the end of the month. We do have the Tower at the bottom of the card when I pulled clarification for advice. So, maybe it's just maybe you're just done and you're ready to move on to the next portion of your life with whoever this Two of Cups represents for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. Best friends, kindred spirits, soulmates, that connection. And we did have both the King and Queen of Coins or Pentacles show up. So a beautiful, lovely reading, Pisces. Except for the part about, feeling tired and feeling like you're not sure if you really want to struggle through to the end of something because you're having this realization that it's time to actually enjoy the time that you have, particularly with a certain person, and is it really worth continuing to invest and push the way that I have? And that maybe it's time to have a little bit more, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, as the saying goes. And sometimes it's getting to those places of exhaustion and weariness that can put us in the position where we can go, you know what, I think it's time to make some life changes here. I've done well, I've worked hard, and I think it's time to slow down and enjoy myself more. That's kind of what I'm getting. And it looks like you have the ability, the physical ability, like financial, material, all of that, in order to do that if that's what you choose. But it's time to go where your heart is telling you to go. So Pisces, that is your reading for the last half of July. I hope you found it helpful and useful. Again, if you want to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading or information, click on the little arrow below. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. You can email me and I'll get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours. I do offer a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths and costs and areas of life. So I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the August, God, can you believe it's August already? The August 2020 general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, please, and I hope to see you back here again soon.